computer, and now I'm going to share the screen again, and I'm going to go, it was here. So we'll check this out. So if we go to trees up here, so it's like Facebook or something, you sign up for it, right? And then you can create your own family tree, and then other people on it might share their tree with you. And your man Stevens has shared his tree. Your man Don Stevens in there. Is he?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
So this is what it looks like. You know, so his tree this has got 5,000 people in it. His tree.
Yeah.
Holy God.
Yeah. So, but he's done lots of the wards, right?
Yes.
So as you'll see in a minute, right? So, so this is an example. Now, so what Dad's been doing the ward tree. So we just check it up here. And so what we've been doing is, here, it just needs to switch over. There we go. We're doing some of the Conahans actually. Can you read that? You can read that.
Yeah, I can read that. Yeah.
So if you start down here, like there's your mother and father there, John and Mary.
That's right. Yeah.
And then there's John Conahan there and Annie Conahan, and then you can go back on that side, right? And then you can add parents. Now you can add various other things, like wives and siblings and kids and so on, and go all the way back. So if you just go, for example, there's John, there's your dad, and then going back, you see John Ward. There's his siblings, Margaret, Ellen, Nellie, and
Andy.
And then you go back further.
But was there not a Celia there as well?
Celia is over here. Sorry. Yeah, Celia Ward.
Oh, yeah.
And you can stick in photographs and stuff. I'll show you that. And then underneath her, there's John O'Neill, Peter O'Neill, Cecilia O'Neill. That's O'Neill, sorry, of course. There's Patrick Ward over
right. Uncle Paddy, as we called him, yeah.
Yeah, and there's Bridget Ward's over here. Auntie Beatrice, yeah.
Yeah.
And then going back a bit further, you see there's John Rua.
All right.
Yeah, I know. We've more photos, and there's better photos. There's obviously photos of him, but for him, we stuck in a picture of what was that? That was a gravestone, was it? Yeah, it's a gravestone from Leicester, I think.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
If you look at that view profile.
Yeah, that's yeah.
That's just use the gravestone there, just to have that, stick it on there so we won't forget it. Because it's got some details now. It's hard to read that, but anyway, and then going back. Now the website's not the easiest website sometimes. Like, why is it not letting me go back? Hang on there. I should be able to go back one more time. There we go. And then so there's John Rua, and there's Margaret Ward, Grace Ward, Cecilia Ward going back one, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And so there's a bunch of them, right? And then goes back to. That's going back to let me get this right now.
The Boyles.
On Rua, just to get back, let's go back to Cecilia and Donley Ward.
Cecilia Sweeney, yeah.
Yeah, Cecilia Sweeney, right?
Yeah.
Right. God.
And then if you click on this, right, you can go back each side there. Do you know what that wee green leaf means? That Ancestry is providing us with some hints that it thinks might be helpful based on other people's trees or something. Now if you click on this wee arrow now, you go back further in the tree.
Right, back to Donal,
yeah. So now in Donal we have let me zoom out a bit just to make it a little bit easier. You have way over on one side here, sorry, it's stretched out because there's so many people. There's Johnny Moore.
Oh yeah.
And Flora McDade, and then over Jesus, scrolling all the way over, you have Donny there, and then you have on the other side, Jesus, you have a Mary Ward, right?
Yes.
And there's a bunch of them, right? But anyway, let me just go back, just because that's taking too long. There's Brian Ward, right? There's as far back as we go, right?
Yeah, Brian Ward married Mary Boyle first of all. That's the first one. Now, he's supposed to have married a second wife, is supposed to be called Rosie McCall.
Right.
Supposed to be.
Yeah, well, there was a McCall certainly there, yeah.
So that McCall, if you follow that, we have so we use a lot from Don Stevens' tree and from John O'Neill's.
Well, Tomas
Yeah.
and Michael, I have a note from John O'Neill here on a family tree. He says, on reflection, Rocha McCall, down as Briney's wife, was more likely Charlie Briney's wife.
What?
Peter might know.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
Briney did, yeah. So there's John had doubts about that Rosie McCall.
she wouldn't know. Yeah.
right?
But I also did hear that Brian Ward was married twice.
Oh, that's true. He was married.
Yeah.
It's just the question is, was Rosie McCall his
Second wife.
Well, here's a question for you. Regardless if it was Rosie McCall or somebody else, are these offspring of
Yeah,
him?
they're right. They're right. Yeah, they're
All right.
City Wards. They're City Wards bunch.
Rosie Ward, Nellie Ward,
That was
Nancy
the one who
Ward.
was married to Tommy McAloon's one.
Conal Ban Ward,
Ah.
Biddy Ward,
Yeah.
Bridie Ward, and maybe an Annie Ward. We put that question mark after her because
Not sure if she was there. Yeah.
yeah. Where did we get Annie Ward again?
Where did he get Annie Ward?
Well, Barney had a sister called Annie.
He had, yeah, but that's he was Barney was descended from Johnny Moore.
Oh,
That's
he's
Further down, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So all right, so the kids are right. Just she might be a Rosie, but she may not be a McCall because, or she
Yeah.
maybe she's a McCall, but she's not a Rosie or whatever. There's
I thought it was a Mary McCall now.
The funny thing about it is, and Charlie Briney's descendants was Connell, Rose, Peter, Charlie, Sarah, Mary, and I don't know what the other one was.
Wait, hang on. Who's Charlie Briney?
Charlie, that's City's the descendant of the Rocha McCall, you know.
All right, so this is under where?
Go over to you, find a Charlie there, and that.
Yeah, there's a Charlie Ward here.
Yeah.
We
That's.
don't, we don't have him married.
Now we just see now. How many here is there? Connell, Peter, Rose, Betty, Charlie, Sarah, Mary, and Ray.
There, did you say Sarah?
Yeah. Don't see that either, you know.
No, we don't have a Sarah. Who said all this?
This is John O'Neill's stuff, you know.
All right, hang on. Let me just have a wee look over here. No, there's none. This side over here is Brian Ward and Mary Boyle. So this wee line, what we've got, and we got it from here. Let me just check. Let me just check the Stevens' tree on this,
Yeah.
just to see if the Sarahs come up. So anyway, come here, Michael. You can see the kind of crack this involves, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of work on that, I'll tell you. Eh?
Aye, but it gets kind of fun. We'll show you more fun parts of it later when you go to Griffith's valuation and the maps and ordnance surveys, and then go through the genealogical record. So there's actually there's zoom in to you. There's your John Ruin.
Aye, John Reward, yeah. There you
Anyway,
go.
so back up here,
Yeah.
Brian Ward and Rosie McCall. This is what I'll just zoom out a wee bit now because that's a bit too much. You can all see that fine, right?
Oh yeah, no bother, yeah.
Right. So I'm gonna scroll over, and then he's got this way over here somewhere. Jeez, because his tree is so big it takes ages to get anywhere. There's Johnny Moore, but that's on the here's the side. He has a
Connell.
he only has two, Dad. He only has Bridget Ward.
There's only Connell and Charles. Yeah.
No. Oh yeah. But he has a Bridget Ward. Oh no, I'm Connell. No, wait a minute. Connell Ward he has from the second marriage.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So
There's
for
a
the
Connell.
first marriage, see the top line there? That's coming from the first.
That's the first marriage.
Yeah, he only has Bridget and a Charlie Ward. And he's a Charlie Ward marrying a Sarah Brennan, which we didn't have, so I must add that in. And there's that.
Yeah,
This
Charlie Ward didn't marry Sarah. Didn't Charlie? Didn't Charlie? What do you call Sarah's grandfather? Was he Charlie?
Connell Ward.
Connell Charlie. Yeah,
Connell Charlie.
that's him. That's him there. Connell
That's
Charlie.
right.
Yeah. I
Aye,
think.
well, yeah, that's a Connell anyway. But come here then. Hang on. I see there's a Sarah Ward over here. Is that the Sarah Ward that might have been? Is there any confusion about who Sarah Ward was? There's one down here.
Yeah, it could be.
She was named after her mother, Sarah Brennan, who married Charles Ward.
Yeah.
Anyway, is Sarah Brennan right, do you think?
I think Sarah Brennan's right. I have a feeling that that's right.
Well, you see, then I would go back to your tree here. And see, this is the way it works now. So you would go back here. And let's say for the crack, we'll add this in, right? Because it's robust enough. Back to Charlie Ward, right? You just click on it. You go quick edit. And you go, well, actually, that's probably all right. We go then add relative, add spouse. And there's a Sarah Brennan here, right? And no, add new person. So that's just, we'll save that. There you go. See?
Oh, she's in there now, right?
And and then this is how this hint thing works. You click in here. There's 10 ancestry hints, right? So that's what ancestry is going to link up things based on what you've said. So first of all, the first bunch of hints is saying that there are 7 other family trees that might have a Charlie Ward and that might be relevant, right? Right. So we can click on them if we want. But then look what we found down here. And this is actually very good. It's found a marriage cert for a Charlie Ward from Glentees who married a Sarah Brennan.
Good heavens.
But it has as a father a James Ward.
Yeah.
So this is how it gets confusing.
They might not have been classy at all, you know.
No.
Exactly. And then down here,
Another
there's a
Sarah
Charles Ward with a spouse Sarah Brennan. And this is with children Rosina Ward, and that's something else. And what else do we have here? There's a Charlie Ward with a Sarah Brennan Ward. I don't know what this is. I don't know what it's not saying what it is. There's a census. Clogher Core. This is worth looking at.
Oh, yeah.
So now the censuses are great. So Dad, should I click on this?
Yeah, click on that. Yeah, yeah.
Well, who's this? Somebody died in Pennsylvania? Was Charlie Ward in Pennsylvania?
It was, yeah.
All right, okay, I better do one thing at a time here. See, this is the problem. It opens up all things. Right, we'll click on this. We'll review, right? And this is the census. So Charles Ward was a widower at 65. Birthplace about 1836. 1901 is the census.
Mm-hmm.
He was, there's the kids there. Do any of them make sense? Condi, Ellen, Sarah, John, Daniel.
Daniel. The Clogher Core, Jimmy Niels. Should be a Niall Ward in there somewhere.
Well,
Jimmy
hang on,
Niels.
but this is in 1901. Maybe they hadn't, that kid wasn't born yet or whatever. Well, look, here's how it goes,
Yeah.
just for the crack to show you how it works. If you click on that link, it'll actually bring you to the actual National Archives of Ireland, and it'll give you the whole thing. And then if you really want to see it, you click on this, and it'll bring up the census form.
Oh, my heavens above.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
And what
Sure.
about? Can you? What house was that? House 7 was it?
Let me just read it myself here. 7, yeah. No, not male, female. Where's the number? Where are you seeing 7, Dad?
No, the previous page.
Oh, sorry, right.
You go
Sorry.
back one page.
Enumerator's house and building return form.
Yeah, yeah.
Or hang on.
Name Charlie.
Yeah, house 7, yeah.
House 7. Now, can you get the map now?
No, I don't know how to get the map. I only know how to do that for Griffiths evaluation. Don't know how to
All
do
right.
that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I don't know
So
how to,
if you could find the map, for the census, you'd know exactly where they were living.
here's a bunch of houses there that they're looking at. Daniel Ward, O'Donnell's, John Ward, Mary Ward, Charles Ward. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of houses, right, in that
Yeah.
area.
It must have been classy.
Yeah, that must be it. Yeah.
Because there was only the one ward in Clogher Core.
So it says Glenlehan.
Well, that was the area.
Electoral district. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
the enumerator agent.
All right. Okay, so here's the thing for you. Is this the same? Is his wife is dead at that point? Sorry, just to be clear.
65.
Yeah. Is this the Charles Ward you're talking about? That's Sadie's wards. Well, Cloricor is classy, right?
Yeah, they were used to call the whole lot Cloricor sometimes, you know.
The what?
They used to call the whole place Cloricor, you know, for the census.
All right. Let me just go back here then. Right. Let's go to the next. Yeah, you can have to be careful with these things for sure. So let's go to the 1911 census, right?
Yeah.
10 years later, what was the situation? Charlie Ward, that's the same guy because like he's 10 years older now, right?
Yeah.
76.
76, 65. Yeah.
And there's a Cundy Ward. That was Connell, obviously went by Cundy at that point. Sarah, there's
2 Sarahs.
all right.
But 125 years of age. She's probably the child named after the mother.
So there's obviously 2 generations in the house then. So Sarah must be married to maybe Cundy.
Could be.
That's right.
And there's a Rosie.
Connell Charlie was called Connell Charlie, wasn't he, Michael?
He was.
Yeah, so that must be Connell or Conde, yeah.
No, wait a minute. Who owns this kid, do you think?
Connell, I would say.
So
Sarah.
Connell married somebody called Sarah.
Yeah, must be.
You see, this is how it gets confusing.
Yeah.
So we still don't know who his wife was, Charles Ward.
Yeah.
Because this is maybe where the confusion about, oh, Jesus. This is how it all works. What have we got here? Let's look at this marriage chart. There's a Charles marrying a Sarah, right?
Right.
Oh, there's just another one here. Oh, Jesus. Okay, let's just check this one out very quickly to see which Charles we're talking about. In Fintown, right. So we got that. This is good, right? So good looking at. Oh, Jesus, get the eyesight out, Lance, for this one.
Okay.
All right, we have...
There's Ward there.
Where are you? Great eyesight. Oh,
yeah, up there, yeah. No, 1885.
Yeah, there's a... Yeah.
Sarah Brennan.
Yeah.
Sarah Brennan, yeah.
And as...
Is that classy? No.
Yeah.
Might be classy.
Yeah.
Let's just get the year right. What year, Dad, are you seeing on that?
Looks like 1885, is it?
You think
That's what it is, yeah.
That's not a year over here, no.
You're not.
No, it's
Oh,
1385.
Oh, no.
That's just a number.
No.
It says something to September here.
6th of September.
Yeah, we just need to figure out what year this is. Now, where did they put the bloody years in these things?
Usually at the top.
No, I'm not seeing it at the top. But the good thing is we can just show film strip. Is there a year? And you were in this blooming thing. Oh, yeah, there is a year. Do you see it up there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Jesus, I can't read that. But hang on. Let's just go back to the page we're meant to be on. 1895, I would guess. So let me just zoom in. How the hell do you zoom? Okay, over here. Right, here we go. Over here. All right, this is going to be good. 1875. Right. So Sarah Brennan married a Connell Ward in 1875. Let's just figure that out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that is actually Sarah. I would say it is. Okay.
I'd say that's right, yeah. I'd say that's Sadie's great grandfather.
And look, they had a child. What's this here? Is this
Charles.
Carolus.
No, but that's her
Never heard
child.
name.
That's Latin.
Wait a minute, this is getting very confusing.
Charles.
What is this thing? Is this a baptismal cert?
Stephen Collins' family, he must have it in.
I know, but what is this a baptismal cert? It's a baptismal cert, is it? I thought it was a wedding cert. It's not. It's right. A wedding. It's a baptismal cert.
Right. Okay.
Isn't it?
What's the heading above there for the two
Yeah,
names?
here. Let me zoom in. Sorry, these things are all in my way here. All the wee tools. Sorry. Yeah, baptism.
Aye. It's a baptism research. Yeah.
Patrina, Father. Patrinus. Is this the godparents?
What does it say? Patrinus?
Ad stantibus and Sacrofonte levantibus.
Sacrofontus. Yeah, must be the godparents, yeah.
Let's have a quick check. Sorry, over here, but where they live, married names. I don't know what native. Oh, birth, natus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Baptismal name. Yeah, this is a birth cert, or
Right.
what do we call it? A baptismal
Yeah,
record.
Yeah.
So there's a Charlie Ward, born on the 6th of September, probably born 6th of September, or to a Sarah and Charles Ward from, what do you guess? Says Classy or no? Who knows?
It looks like Classy. CLA.
SY.
Yeah, it's hard to read.
Yeah.
Let's see. And here's look at this. These are the godparents.
Yeah.
A Brennan? Is that a Brennan?
Yeah, Brennan.
Yeah.
John Brennan.
Yeah.
Johannes, right?
Johannes Brennan, John Brennan, yeah. And Carol is that Carlos Ward? Charles Ward?
Well, it has to be a woman, right?
Or
Catherine.
Catherine Ward, yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
So, okay. Now you keep that in your memory there because we're going to go back, right? So it wasn't a marriage cert, it's a birth cert.
Birth cert, yeah.
Sorry, yeah, whatever the hell it is, a baptismal cert, right? For Charles Ward. So let's just go back now for 1 minute so we just get our heads together on this, right? Right. I'm just going to back a bit further just to this thing. We're back up to where we were. Sorry, the thing is, it isn't the world's best. These were all these hints it was given us. And Jesus, come on. I just have to get back to the tree here. Sorry, it just gets a bit annoying. Right. So I think now, Jesus, just to go back. Yeah, Brian Ward had a son, Charlie Ward, and I think he did marry a Sarah Brennan. I think that's right.
John Brian Ward. Brian Ward didn't have a son. Brian Ward.
He did.
Oh yeah.
This is with Rosie McCall.
Rosie
or
McCall.
whoever it is.
Yeah.
So just bring it right back. Sorry, Charlie Ward there. So the Sarah Brennan, I think, is right.
Yeah.
Because and now I want to go back into this, go look at those answers one more time now, because I think we got this. Right? That marriage, I would say, is right. Oh no, except for the father. Who the frick was this now?
That's not the same, I don't think.
Who was that though? Now I want to check who that was.
James Ward, was that the one of the at the baptism?
Aye, there was a James. There was a
James as the godparent.
Yeah, that would make sense to have as a godparent, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's quite possible.
Well then, Charles, that's not Brian Ward. Put it that way, lads.
No, it's not the same word. I don't think.
Very confusing. Now, do we look at this one? Oh, we did, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is Carlos Ward. Why is there a child Ross Award stuck in here as well? This is one we just looked at, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll go back then. What else do we have?
Charlie Ward.
Yeah, we
Sarah
saw that
Brennan
one.
Ward.
Census. It's bloody confusing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to check this Pennsylvania cert. Aye, no. Oh, this is a nice record, isn't it? Nicely kept
Yeah.
Okay.
in the US. Who is this now?
Certificate of death. Nellie Ward.
Philadelphia. Did it? Oh, no, hang on. Aye, this is in the, and look at it. There's the Nellie Ward who died in Philadelphia. She was a cook, and she was only 53 or 63. They're not sure. I guess is what that means.
Yeah.
And her mother and father was Charles Ward and Sarah Brennan.
Mm-hmm.
Informant, and she'd married. Is it informant's own signature, John Ward?
Yeah.
Anyway, where does that leave us? Right. So anyway, geez, that's a bit confusing. That whole Charles Ward thing.
Yeah. Well,
I'm going back to Stevens's tree one more second time.
Yeah.
He has a Charles Ward with a Sarah Brennan,
yeah.
which is about right
Yeah.
time-wise, and they had another Charles Ward and a Nellie Ward and a Mary Ward and a Sarah Ward. Geez, there's a million of them.
What? See that Nellie Ward?
Aye,
What date was that death certificate in Pennsylvania for?
1943.
That's right. 1943 was the year that death cert was made out for.
Yeah.
So
So
she
what do you
died. So
She died 1943.
yeah.
So,
The death cert said 1943.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we're thinking this is right then.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
Well, then you can add that in. Look, this is the way you might do it now. So you would you go to that hint again, and this time you would go to this trees, and Don Stevens's tree will pop up when you see your review. So it's interesting to see who else is Charlie Ward on their trees.
You hurry.
This is from a guy called Paul Ward. Do you know Paul Ward?
Oh yeah. Sure. We know Paul.
Aye.
He's Sadie's cousin.
In Scotland.
Yeah.
All right.
So
So
they're Brian McAward. Yeah. Rosa McCall. He is down McCall as well. Yeah.
this is what he has down.
Yeah.
Does that look right to you?
Yeah.
There's a bunch of full photographs as well. We must check them out.
Yeah.
And but okay, so we could add that, right? Or
Yeah.
let's go down a bit further. The Stevenses have not as detailed on the
No.
that. He has these things here. See, spouse Sarah Brennan, married 1867. Yeah, they're good. Children 1, 2, 3, 6 children. He's got down. He's only got down 5.
Who's he missing?
He's missing Daniel, John, Sarah, Nellie, Charles. Daniel, John, Sarah, Nellie. He's missing a Michael.
Oh.
Did you ever know a Michael?
In 1950. Died.
Who's that? Who died then?
Michael.
Right.
Michael Ward. Now here's the thing: is Paul Ward directly descended from Charles Ward?
Oh yeah.
So he would know his own
Oh,
tree.
he knows. You sure he was over? He was over here a couple of times.
All right, let's go down a bit further. We have a Boner family tree. Stephanie Boner. Do you know her? This person, Stephanie Boner's got a tree. She's got this.
Well, that's
Ryan.
yeah.
Rosie McCall. She has. Oh God! Look at all the children. No. We saw her before that. Remember, she had this annoying habit of doubling up some of the
Yeah.
names.
She wasn't that accurate.
No. So forget about
I
her.
wonder who she descended from.
This Charles. Look at this confusing thing here. I say that's all bullshit. This one. This Higgins one.
Who is that then?
Some guy called Richard Higgins, but he
Oh,
only.
that's Higgins. That's our relation as well.
Sorry, I was going to say he's got a mess of this.
Yeah.
So he died in 1916. Charles Ward, I thought, in Carrickmcgrath. What the hell's Carrickmcgrath?
Don't know.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, I wouldn't rate that now. There's Maureen Lynch. Do you know her?
Oh yeah.
Oh, we do indeed. Yeah.
She doesn't have Michael in. But she probably copied this from Dawn.
Yeah. That's what she did. Yeah.
So you have to be careful. This Rigels, I know who they are.
Don't know where they came from.
They don't have much. The Kildays, I don't know who. Eileen Kilday, do you know her?
No.
Well, she doesn't have much in. So I would rate. So it ranks these trees by their sources. See, this guy Paul Ward has.
Paul, I would rate Paul because he's a fairly serious character, you know.
All right, so we can stick that in, and we go review selected tree hints. I think that's what you do. Let me see. Yeah, and then you can add in these things. So you put in Charlie, he put in Charles, whatever.
Yeah.
It was probably Charles, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, Charlie's just diminutive for him, right? Site source, we'll keep that in. Preferred, alternate, birth, good, Doohery, probably grand. Married to Sarah Brennan. Got to get married in Dunlow. Right?
Yeah.
That's interesting. And the parents are Brian McWard. We have that, so we won't touch that. Any interesting detail there?
Roshi McCoy, yeah.
We'll leave that out for the time being. Rosie McCall, we'll leave that out. Just spouse. Now she's new. Children of Charles Ward. Now there's a bunch of children here. I'm going to add these in, right?
Yeah.
So Bernard Ward. So we don't have any of these guys. So and James. And Rose. The one that's going to be we have to be worried about is Michael. I mean, in the sense that
Nelly, that's the one we have the death cert for, is it?
Who? Nelly. Yeah. There's a Michael Ward here. Well, we'll see if something pops up for a hint for him, just to double check on him.
Say Bishopstown, Scotland.
Huh?
See where.
Oh, right. Oh, there'll be good records in the UK, hopefully.
Yeah.
So we'll go double check him in a minute. I'm sure a hint will pop up for him. That's right. Oh, right. Hang on. No, we have the. I'm not.
Obviously, first of all, I think we have 30 capacity.
Are you missing some siblings, Dad?
Huh?
Are we missing some siblings of Charles Ward or Bridget Ward? Oh, you probably have her in as a Bridie, is it?
Yeah.
And Annie Ward, you probably have her in Anne. We'll double check that. Bridie, Anne.
Issues that were supposed to be dealt with. Firstly, they agreed and trashed out a financial support scheme based on residents.
We'll just save this for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Infection control officer for each nursing home decided to have COVID-19 prevention regional and national teams for our nursing home sector. And also,
Sorry, it's taking a while to save. Just be patient.
And trying to improve access to those. But obviously, it's a very challenging market to try and secure that. But
Jesus, slow. I say everybody's on Ancestry these days.
Yeah.
It's just still waiting there. See that?
In our ICU, so it's not a case that people are being denied that critical care when they need it, because we have capacity there. So I think as a government and as a society, it's key that we look at
Not very slow. I gave it too much to do.
Yeah.
The document that's just
All right, it's done now.
30th of March, and he says it's buried on the Department of Health website, the HSE website, and many of his colleagues were.
There we go. We accepted that hint.
Yeah.
Right now, I just want to go back to the tree now, right? And then just go view tree.
I think the nursing homes, to be fair, were
And if you go to him now, sorry, where is he?
those are the latest meetings that have been held, because obviously the number of clusters has increased. And
Oh, here he is, right? Charles,
on the back,
Sarah, and then you have a bunch of these things coming off it, right? In
Yeah.
fact, we have a death cert for her, but anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there is a hint for a Michael Ward here, look.
There is, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just see what it says.
Hospitals
4
in the city,
ancestry hints. Just to make sure he's right, because we didn't really see much about him.
we've had so many of our
It's not
cases
this guy.
deaths in this
Well, sorry, it may not be. It may be that guy, but I doubt it. Probably Shannon.
No.
It's not that guy. Well, who knows?
The virus does target those aggressively who are at most.
No, I don't know that. We'll just review some of these trees. What do we have here?
They're at most risk. And when you have a large
Classy. Look, there's something here. Look at this. Who's Dean Boyle? Any know Dean Boyle?
residential setting,
Never heard.
His spouse was a Susan O'Donnell.
I'm sure they're getting first.
What is that? We might look at that in a
Mean
minute.
anything to you now?
No, never heard.
Who's the Bonner family tree?
We always see her, Stephanie
She's
Bonner.
always up, yeah.
We can click on it in a minute if you want. Then there's O'Donnell's here.
And PPE.
Michael Ward. That's a different one, probably. Well, there's not enough details to go on. This one here looks.
That's Paul Ward again.
Oh no, that's him. Yeah, no, we already have him.
Yeah.
Hang on. He had that. He married a Susan O'Donnell, and had 2 children, Charlie and John, which is similar.
That's the Kilrain, Michael, isn't it?
Huh?
That's
Oh,
the
yeah. They were, that's right. They were Donaldson and Kilrain related to the Peter Wards, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let me just have a quick. All right, well, look at that. Here's this. What have we got here? Birth of John Ward. Death of wife Susan O'Donnell. All right, let me just go back, see whose tree that was again. That's this woman, Dean Boyd. Let's see who she is.
Scotland.
Gosh, she's got a lot going on there. Family tree of 3,000 people now. Let's have a quick look. Just in case we learn something about it. If we go back here on the Boyles, probably this way, is it? Francis Boyle. Jesus, who knows? Is there anywhere? Let's hang on. Let's see if there's any other directions we might go. No, that's some very Scottish Englishy direction. So quick look back here. This is somebody else's tree, Michael. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
There's a James Boyle.
To finish with you, Jack. Again, this goes back to the thing you mentioned on the cluster of nursing homes, North Inner City.
Now we're probably
Perhaps there is room to have a relaxation in other parts of society, particularly rural areas.
I've probably gone the wrong direction, have I?
Having
Where?
See, I don't recognize anybody.
No, I know exactly. It's coming in some way. We just need to find it.
Like I said, we've talked about, if you look at other countries, China,
There's a Boyle coming through somewhere.
into China, and they're
James Boyle.
from outside. I think if we have travel,
Sarah Boyle and
at least
anything over here. There's a bunch of Boyles. It's freaking confusing. There's a lot of them.
one of those individuals don't travel to COVID intense
It's a
areas.
serious tree.
Yeah.
I probably need to search in it. Look, I won't waste your time watching me scroll through this.
There's Rooney's coming in there too. The only place I ever come across Rooney's was Ballyshannon, Bundoran.
Yeah,
There are words in Ballyshannon too.
Yeah.
yeah. We'll just go back to our tree.
Tree, yeah.
All I'm saying is it's that Michael's probably legit. I would say.
Yeah, it looks to be all right, yeah.
Yeah. So you're saying where does City come through? This Charlie Ward here, is it?
Yeah.
I think I remember Charlie Ward. When did he die?
No, it was not Connell.
No, Peter.
Oh, sorry, you're right. No, I wouldn't know him either. Sorry.
There was a
City,
Charlie, brother of Peter's.
uh,
He'd be further down the line though.
yeah, exactly. So City comes through Charlie or Connell?
Oh, no. City, I bet she comes through Connell. Wasn't it Connell Charlie was her grandfather?
That's right.
Yeah. So,
That's
yeah.
right.
No, we don't have any hints for him at all now, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It died in, wait a minute, now, it died in 1971. That couldn't be Connell Charlie, Michael. That's too young.
God. That was sounding about right, you know. Eh?
But your Connell was Connell still alive when we left Classy?
Oh, God, he was, yeah. He was alive when John O'Neill came. So we were good for left Tracy when John O'Neill came to visit.
That's right.
There's,
I was in
there's a photograph of Connell that John O'Neill took.
Right.
We were walking with 2 sticks at the time.
Have you got it?
No, but you might have, I think it might have been down with 3,
I don't have it.
Uh,
So that's Siddy's grandfather then.
So you think that he died in 1971? Is that right?
I think that sounds about right,
Well, John O'Neill came in 19.
No, wait a minute. Let me think now. Hang on a second. I went in to see him. Remember, he was down in the hospital in Galway with a broken hip. And I went in to see him. Remember, I bought him 2 naggins of brandy.
Right.
The story about that too, they were sent for. They thought he was dying. They discovered when Peter got up that he was paralytic. Some bowl Peter got him on brandy. Just Peter. Jeez, basically that was me. And that was 71. We were married in 72. That would have been about right, yeah.
Yeah. So that's the one. That's the guy.
Yeah.
That's the guy then.
Yeah, Penny, that's why I said there's no search. Why don't we have a quick search so we can recover per Connell here? There's no information at all about it.
But has Paul not got him on anywhere?
Who?
Has Paul Ward not got him on his tree anywhere?
Maybe an uncle of Paul's.
Yeah.
Good point. Aye, so okay, to find that again, I'll just go back into Michael Ward and we just look at the ancestry hints again and bring up Paul's tree. It's my easiest way to find his tree. Just go blah. Yeah, sure, you're right. We should have jumped in. Paul Ward, yeah, let's see what he has.
There
Yeah, he's serious about it. He last signed in 2 to 6 days ago.
Yeah.
He's a big family tree and the DNA done as well. Good for
Yeah.
him. Oh, some good photos here. We'll say to look at. I'm tempted. Anyway, look, we'll just click on this. It's all private. I'm sure he'd shared with you, would he? Let's see now. Michael Ward. Look.
Yeah.
If I go back now, it should show us that now. View his family tree. Is that it? Yeah, that's what I want to do. Clicking on it. Now, here we go. So it's going to give us. No, it has Connell Ward. Yeah, here they all are there. Look.
Huh?
Connell Ward married a Sarah Boner. And they have a Mary Ward, a Sarah Ward, a Rose Ward, a Peter Ward.
Yeah.
Yes.
Charlie Ward.
Charlie, the brother.
Yes.
That's correct.
I'm going
That's
to add
right.
that to our tree. How do I do that? If I click on it, can I do something like update our tree or something? How do I do that? View his family tree. Profile. Maybe if I stick in his wife, it'll do something for us. He married a Sarah Boner, right?
Yeah.
Boner, would that be right? Just one N, I guess. Back then, who knows? I bet you kind of can't just import that part of his tree. Jeez. All right,
That
so
was
this,
too easy.
yeah, but you would think. Why isn't it? It should be giving us that hint. Anyway, look, I'll add it in myself here. If I just do add relative, add spouse, add Sarah, and put in Boner.
Yeah.
I'll just put in just one N. That seems to be
Yeah.
the way they rocked it back then. Or,
Yeah.
And then that'll update now in a second. And then we got, there's Connell Ward there, right?
Yeah.
Wait. Sorry. Hang on, what did I do wrong there? Sarah Boner. All right, there it is, Sarah, right? I was kind of confused. Now we've got some hints. Do you mind? Let me just click on that now to see, can we make this happen for us.
Mhm.
Now we can pull in. Oh, geez, hang on. I'm curious now. There's a census. Cundy Ward,
Mhm.
Cloncore, Cundy Ward, Sarah Ward. That's good. But anyway, look, do you know what we'll do? Just make it life easy. We'll just review these ones.
Mhm.
The ancestor, the trees. Death 971.
That's up there.
No, that's Don Stevens as that one. Yeah,
That's
look, we'll stick this one in, right? Don Stevens is usually pretty good. Why isn't it showing though, you man?
He hasn't got Michael in.
Yeah, but why doesn't he have Paul Ward's tree? There it is. There's Paul's.
Yeah.
So why does Ancestry not rate this as good as Don Stevens? So you've 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 kids and a wife, Sarah Bonner.
Mhm.
No records. Up here we've 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 kids, wife, Sarah Bonner. I know this one's pretty legit, and there's a few sources.
Yeah.
So who you saying this is missing, Dad?
Michael, is it what?
No, Michael was no.
That
That's
was
his
a
brother.
generation before. Yeah.
Yeah, Michael's brother.
Yeah.
So now I think we would trust Don Stevens. He's usually pretty good anyway.
Yeah. So Charlie Ward was married to Sarah Bonner.
Charlie Ward is married to Sarah Bonner. I'm going to lash all this in so we have it, right?
And didn't we see some Bonner one had a family tree up?
Yeah. There was a Bonner, yeah. Stephanie Bonner.
Stephanie, yeah.
Yeah. Hang on. So this is all good. This is all good. Parents, Charles Ward, we already have that, so we don't need to do anything there. Is there anything there? Oh, well, hang on. There's some good stuff here. Wait a minute. The marriage, that's good. More specific. No, they reckon she got married in Glenties, and they reckon she got married in Dunlow.
Oh, good question. Where did that come from?
Yeah, we've seen that in a few places.
Yeah,
I'm going to delete it so that in the future we can resolve it.
yeah.
What else? Sarah Brennan. No, that was all good. We had that from before. Spouse, this is what we want to add. Is there anything interesting there?
Was she from across the Gibara? Bonners?
That's what I don't know. Did they have relations in Molly Row?
Yeah, Molly Rowe was the name I was going to mention there. They did, of course, yeah.
Yeah,
They had relations in Molly Rowe, certainly.
I bet that's it.
Remember, the house was straight across from ours.
That's right. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That's
Well, we'll have a
Peter.
look at that now. Here's, you know what, just to change the pace of things. Oh, there's a Bernie Ward. And a James Ward. These are all making sense. Well, I know they won't all make sense to you. So it's a long time ago, but
Mhm.
that's the... Three. No, we'll get rid of that. Good there. Oh, you have a question mark for Philadelphia? No, for Nellie Ward, Dad?
I think it's accurate enough. That death chart is pretty.
She died in 1943.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, aye, that's right. Yeah, no, that was pretty legit, yeah.
Mhm.
Anyway, don't worry, that's easily fixed. So let me just save that and then we'll do a little change of pace.
So I didn't know there was Bonners and Sadie's tree, but that would that be across the river, as you say?
I think that was across the Gibara.
See, I'm not getting this right. I only have 4 siblings or 4 kids.
Yeah.
We're
I've
missing.
only 10% battery left now. I have a very slow charger here.
Oh God!
10%.
But you feel free to bug out whenever you just want this.
Yeah, I'll just wait till it runs out now. 8% left now, but
Right. Well, look, here's one for you now. So look, that's the tree. I might need to fix that. There's missing people there, right?
Yeah.
But
That'll-
it
that's
could be a Nile ward coming in there somewhere.
I
too,
know, whatever that I messed it up. Or
Give
something.
me Neil's other.
So here's something, Michael, you might like this. Here, let me stop sharing. I'll share something different with you now. Hang on. Okay, and what I want to share is this. Sure, we'll just share it this way. So I was just going to do the Griffiths valuation stuff.
Yeah. By the way, I found a tithe allotment book extract.
You didn't know.
Brian Ward was in Classy in 1933.
1833. No way.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Okay, well, we'll do one thing at a time. That's very interesting. Griffith valuation. I'm sorry, Griffith valuation. So, Michael, can you see this now?
Yeah.
So we go into this, right? Here's a good one. We go Ward. Go Brian with a Y, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we go County Donegal, right? And then we go Barony of Boiler. And you can fly in here now, right? And there he is here. And then you can go in here and see the valuation page, right? Now, obviously, you can. Now, wait a minute. We'll zoom in here now.
Actually, I have that book.
How right there? That's
The 1857 book.
There it is. So there's a Daniel Ward and Brian Ward in house 3A, 3B, and 3C. So with Cornelius Devaney there, right?
Yeah.
The Brian Ward is house B, right? So now what you can do this then is you can click on the map. And it'll bring up the old ordnance survey map with it where they penciled in house or the inked in house 3B. We'll just see now. It's just gonna take a wee minute. No, it's a bit slow. Just have to wait. So, Dad, who else is on that tithe book?
Sorry?
I was just asking Dad who else is in that tithe book. So, look, there's. Sorry, Michael, see what we're doing here?
Yeah.
We're
That's the
black
Gibara.
and then- Yeah, we're gonna. Oh, I need to get in the right place now. Sorry. Yeah, we're coming down the Gibara. I kind of know this not off by heart.
There you are now. Yeah, no, you've got past it.
No, I'm here.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
here.
there you are, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
That's the
there's
brick
the house.
Ward.
Look. There's
3B house, yeah.
3B. There's where Brian Ward's house was.
Gordon's well over.
Aye, and so we can do now.
Over, actually, Devaney's, Buddy Owen's house, is it? Yours.
No hearse.
Which
So
one?
what you can do then is, Michael, is you like this. You can put in, you bring in the maps.geohive, which is the new ordnance survey maps, and you can zoom in and get the, just zoom back up here. Sorry about that. Zoom in, right? And you can layer over the various old maps to get the.
Holy God.
So
Jesus, that's unbelievable.
yeah, check this out. You like this? So you can go to the Cassini is a good map. Now we'll go to this one. Wait a minute. Now don't worry, you won't see much now for a minute. Till we zoom in a bit. We'll zoom in.
That's the 2 lakes.
All right.
That's the lakes.
Now we're going to go up to the Gibara here now in a second. And wait a minute, that's the wrong map. What's the one I want? This is the best map, in my opinion. Now you can see. All right, I better zoom out a wee bit so we can see where we are. Hang on, all these wee things are in my way. Now we want to go down to. There's the bridge, Gibara Bridge. Coming up to Classy is somewhere up here, right?
That's it.
Have we gone out
That's the
too
river.
far?
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Have we gone too far?
No, wait a minute.
Yeah, here it is. Sorry, there we go.
Yeah, that's up there now.
So there's Brian Ward's house there, these two. This house here is new. So if you look now, I'm going to flick over. Oh, and you can actually do that, Michael, just check this out. Just, you'll love this. You can do this as well and get rid of the other one and just, wait a minute. And you can see the, I'll give you a better one, premium.
The satellite view, my God.
Yeah. So we can bring that up, see? There's the
Shit.
houses there, do you see it?
Yeah.
Now, I can get you a better aerial map than that. What's a better one? Sometimes you have to figure out the best photograph, maybe this one. No. That one.
Oh, yeah, that's the old house. That's the ruins, yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
So,
that's
so now you can go back to Griffith's evaluation map. That's these two.
Right.
There. And it's funny. Geez, sorry. The Devaney house is actually over here, which is different to.
Yeah, see, yeah.
And then there was what was it? A
there's
Daniel
a wee
board?
buyer. Remember
Aye.
the red buyer on the way over to Donny Boyle's?
I remember that all right, yeah.
There it is.
On the other
There.
side of the road. Yeah, it is on the other side of the road, yeah.
And look, you watch this now. We can bring it back in so you can see the old Ordnance Survey maps. You see it?
Yeah.
That long one was nowhere Neil's. That long one. That was nowhere Devaney's. Nowhere Neil's. You can see only
Nowhere
the-
near, yeah.
That one.
That one there, yeah.
Nowhere's.
Nowhere's, yeah.
Now, Michael, I want to leave you now with a puzzle. This is one I was posing Dad the other day. I was thinking, where did the Brian Ward and them all come from? And if you look, here's one for you. If you look on the Griffiths valuation, there's only one other ward anywhere close to you, right? And I'll tell you where he is. We'll come up here to the edge of the land. So this land is the land that's leased out by the Brian, Daniel, and your man Devaney, right? Do you see? It's a big enough chunk, right? Number 3. You see it?
Yeah.
That's their land, right? That they've leased out. But if you go across, if you come up here and cut across, see this plot of land here, 19.
Yes.
With the house up here. That's a John Ward.
Yeah, that's in Derryhenny. There's wards in Derryhenny, all right.
Was there?
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to know. And if I show you now, that's
There
what
wasn't John. It was what she was it Nelly. There was ward. There was definitely wards in Derryhenny.
Right, I didn't know that.
all right, that's what I wanted to know, right? And there's the house. I looked at these days. This is the modern satellite imagery, right?
Yes.
There's what those wards, that old house that the John Ward lived in was here. And if you go now to Google Street View, let me just show you Google Street View of this. I want to share Google Street View with you now. Hang on.
Was it Neddy Ward they called him? In
God, I
Derryhenny?
think you're right now. I think of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It was past Mickey Shanmore's shop.
Where?
Sorry. Wait 1 minute now. Oh, it's here now. Yeah. So I had a quick look. There it is there. Can you see this?
Gosh, just
So
a
this is right now. There's a house here, but in
Oh,
the
yeah.
trees, there's a bit of is where John Ward's house would have been. You can't see anything now. It's
no,
somewhere
good heavens.
there.
Can you go the other way, Tomas? Go the other direction, away from that house.
That way.
No,
Towards
turn
Classy.
opposite. Turn around
Towards Doohery.
towards Doohery.
Yeah, there's Doohery, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to over there till we see what's the next house over there.
On the left side.
Yeah, on the left side.
There's a house up here.
No, don't know.
There's a car. One of the Street View's going to get by this lad. Anyway, so I was wondering, Michael, and now since you're answering the question, who was this John Ward that was across the way? Who are these wards?
See, I don't even know if they were related now.
I don't think they were related out there.
But there's no other wards anywhere near you. So where did Brian Ward come out of?
That's
Did
a
he
good-
not come from
Scotland?
from Burton Court?
No, that was Neil Donald Derry Low, and down in Carr, married to a Bridget Ward.
Oh,
Yeah, Neil Donald
So I was just thinking, Michael, that they wouldn't have travelled that far, or I didn't think they'd travel wild far. So I was thinking maybe they'd be
connected somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere close, like across the river. Sorry, these need to get back to where he was here.
Yeah.
You know, because that'd be handy enough. You know, you imagine see the land across the river. Yeah, we'll go over there.
Oh yeah, it was easy to walk across at low tide. We used to walk across ourselves at low tide.
Mhm.
Because
Different
look,
place.
but if you think there's no other houses around there, right, where they put the houses, right?
That's
Unless
true.
they were there, always there. Like Brian Ward was brought up somewhere. I mean,
Mm.
there's a few houses there. So I don't know.
See, I thought there was a house. If you come over to the stream, the burn as we call it,
Yeah.
and go back up towards the road, I thought there was a house way up
Uh,
Where
towards the
we going?
road. Up that
Up
direction.
there somewhere. Yeah.
About there, but roughly where you have the cursor there, or the wee hand.
Put a geo map on that and
Oh,
see
in
if
your
it's
one, right? Okay. Okay, so I can do this for you. I can switch this off. Sorry, put this off and put this up. So this is about 1913, 1890 to 1913. So you were saying, Michael, to come up the brook? There's a wee brook
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, there's an old ruin up there somewhere.
Let me see, hang on. It's not
Yeah.
showing me what's there. Let me just, I can bring in the satellite. There's a brook. Where do you think the house was?
Be back down a little bit.
There? What's that?
Around about. There's
That's a
something
shed.
there, isn't there?
Let me see.
But I thought it was close to the brook.
All right, let me find another map. I'll show something. I need to zoom out a wee bit here. Sorry, it's thinking away. No, it's not showing me. Let me see. No. Okay, let me just figure this out. Does this thing do anything for us? Right. This is a Cassini. I don't know what year this map was.
Wait, see, there's look at those fields.
Yeah.
Look at that house now at the bottom of the fields.
Wait, now where are you? Where's see what
Yeah.
my little
See
point
the wee
is?
go on down now
Which was down this way?
Towards the Guevara.
towards the Guevara.
Yeah.
See that? See
That?
those? Yeah. See what's that?
I know. We know that house. That's
Oh, that's Peter's.
yeah, it's Peter's. Yeah, I'll show you. You'll see that more
Connell's.
clearly on this one. No, not this one. Oh, sorry, I'm getting tired at this point. There. I'll switch that off. Bring this up. Yeah, that's Peter. See it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I have a letter somewhere from John O'Neill talking about a ruin up along the burn. All right. you
Yeah, it's
know.
really annoying. The map cuts out here for some reason.
Yeah. There was a ruin along the burn, all right, you know.
Hmm.
But
And
it could have
that's
been an old bullion house or something too, you see.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that looks like something, doesn't it?
And I think it was on the other side, you know, on the left side of the burn.
All right.
But I could be wrong, you know. But
Oh, well,
Oh, wait a minute. There was down at the road. There was one on. I remember John O'Neill showing me one down at the road. Go
Over
back
here?
down.
yeah, I just
No, not
down.
on that road. Down at the road over to Peters.
Oh, right.
Going down along the stream again.
There's the
No,
road.
no, come over now. No, come back now and go over along the road there.
Oh, I get you. Yeah.
When you cross there. Okay, look at that.
Yes. You cross the brook, and there it is. There you can
That
see
one
it.
there? Or that one.
No, there, that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, we
no.
saw that. That was yeah, I'll show you what that is. You can see that in this one. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it was built on this wee plot of some sort there. See?
That's right.
That was supposed to be a Brian's, according to John O'Neill.
Well, it's not Brian's. Unless Brian built it afterwards, because that's definitely Brian's. in
Yeah,
the-
according to the map. Yeah.
Now that's a bigger house, the bigger floor plan there, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Is
okay.
that the one you were thinking of, Michael?
Huh?
Is that the one you were thinking of?
No. It was an older, smaller, further up next to the road.
But
Yeah.
anyway, so the bottom line is, you think the John Wards across Guevara were probably not related?
Well,
I don't. Well, it was Nettie Ward. Definitely was the name. Now, come to think about it, it was Nettie Ward's. But I don't think they were related.
I don't think.
I'm not 100% sure of that.
Aye, but you would think if they were related, you might have heard something like, you know,
Yeah, that's not very far out.
Aye. No, well, maybe not.
But you see that house now where Brian Ward lived in? Just put which one is again? That one there.
Yeah.
That was Biddy On's house when we were going to school.
It was, yeah, Devaney, yeah.
Devaney's, yeah.
And well,
And that was Devaney's as well.
yeah, that was Devaney's in Griffith's valuation. And this
And
was,
the wards were related to the Devaney's.
Oh,
There was a woman married to Devaney.
I remember Peter Ward. Sure, Peter Ward's acquired nowhere Devaney's.
That's right. Yeah.
Peter owned it.
so wait a minute. So you reckon, back in the family tree here, where are the Devaney's coming in?
Further back in another generation.
This
I'd say maybe a sister of Brian Ward's might have married the Devaney.
Oh, I get you.
Yeah. What do you see now? John and
See,
Neil.
there was a Devaney, and my grandfather, John Rua, and whatever, Devaney, they were stonemasons. They worked together.
Oh, right.
The two of them were involved in building the wall around the graveyard in Lettermick Ward.
Devaney, was it? Right.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I met an old boy once over in the graveyard.
Yeah.
Lecture, and he was telling me that story. And he showed me then where the Devaney grave was, a huge big black headstone tilted to the side, though, up in the middle of the graveyard.
So that's John Rua here.
Yeah.
That's her grandfather.
Yeah.
Your great grandfather.
So I don't see any Devaney's going on anywhere here. How do you search the bloody tree? Anyway, oh, is that a tree search? Let's search our own tree. Yeah, just in case we had a Devaney. No.
I have a wee note on a family tree from John O'Neill here. And it says, on reflection, Rocha McCall, listed as Briney's wife, was probably Charlie Briney's wife. Peter might know. Briney did, however, marry twice. Wife, Donald and Johnny Moore. With Donald and Johnny Moore, the first family. There were daughters in that family, from whom Patty On, Noher Neil, and Donny Jimmy were descendant. Also other males from whom John and William Manus and Derry Lohan were descended.
Oh, we had relations in Derry. The Davy Ward and Colin Ward, they were related to us.
Columns, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Davy Ward was it? Yes, was it? Yeah.
He was.
Yeah.
Through.
Will be descended from Briney's ones.
From Brian Ward's.
Yeah.
Through which one? Through who? Through Rosie?
We don't know. We don't know who according to John.
Well, then weren't there wards further down in Derry Lohan that had a shop?
No. Well, what do you see now? That was. Wait a minute now. That's Pat Dunleavy's ones.
Yeah.
They had a shop, all right, because Pat Dunleavy has the shop book because he gave it to me for a loan once.
Yeah.
They were down halfway between the Mrs. Boyles and Campbell's.
That's right, in the sea, yeah.
And were they wards, were they?
I thought there were wards down there somewhere too, at one stage.
That's probably them.
So read again what John O'Neill said.
What?
What you said John O'Neill said, just to see Briney. I'm doing right.
There are, so you said Peter was that Briney did, however, marry twice wife with Donald and Johnny Moore of the first family.
There's Donald and Johnny.
There were daughters in that family.
Yeah, we have a Mary Ward.
Huh?
We had a Mary Ward.
Had we?
Yeah.
From whom Paddy On, Noher Neil, and Donny Jimmy were descended. Who's Donny Jimmy, Michael?
Paddy On was Paddy Devaney, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Paddy On.
Well, who was Donny Jimmy?
Donny Jimmy. What was Barney Ward's father? He was Dooney.
Yeah, but that was he was Johnny Moore's once.
He was.
Yeah,
Only Jimmy.
very interesting.
Jimmy, there was a Jimmy Neal. Jim down in Torcore.
That's right.
That's only Jimmy.
But Jimmy, he was married to Bridget Ward, which would be Sadie's on Sadie's side. Is there a Biddy Ward?
Well, there's a Biddy Ward married to a Neil Ward. That is probably a
That's a
bunch.
Neil. That's it there. That's the Clark ones, Michael.
Neil Ward and Biddy
right.
Ward.
Biddy Ward married Neil Ward. There were two Wards married. That was Neil Donald too.
Right. And Jimmy Neal would be, and Danny Ward would have been Danny Neal, and Danny Ward's.
Yeah.
Danny Ward's father, yeah.
That's
Hang
right.
on. So you saying you've got some kids?
That's Pat Ward's.
All right. Let me
Grandfather.
what can I add? Biddy Ward and Neil Ward. Who did they have? Can you name any of their children?
Jimmy and Danny.
Right. I'm gonna add that in. Child.
Now wait a minute. Now, are you sure you're not going back to? Was
Too
it not
far?
Well, Jimmy Neal. When did he die? When did Neil? Do you have
what do you see
do
now?
you have any years for
Yeah.
Neil?
What I can tell you would be is that people here would be dying around 1910. 1900, 1910.
That'd be right enough, yeah.
Let me see.
That'd be right enough.
Definitely, they wouldn't be seeing the 30s, the 1930s anyway. Or you wouldn't expect them to be. Depends which marriage was first, but yeah, we're talking 1900s if they're lucky. So what are we at? So are you saying Neil Ward and Biddy Ward? Do we have any children or not?
Yeah, I think they had Jimmy and Danny.
Wait a minute, Michael. Do you know what? Biddy Ward was married twice.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's complicated. She was married to DeFran's grandfather, I think, first.
Right.
That's
Oh.
actually complicated.
Here, let me add that in so we don't lose it. Who is she married to?
She was married to a boner first,
Yeah.
ER?
and then she was married to Neil Ward.
Right. I'm going to add that in. That should pop up now, yeah. Neil Ward and a boner of some sort.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Okay. So, Dad, how about these children that Michael is speaking of, a Jimmy and a whatever?
Danny.
Jimmy and Danny.
What's your concern about that? That there's a missing generation in between?
Yeah. Or is that no? Maybe not. Maybe not.
All right, they would have died. When did Jimmy and Biddy or whatever, Michael, when did they die? Ballpark.
Danny died around those, say, 1980.
Ah,
Give or
see,
take
that'd be right.
5 years.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Mhm.
Like, was he a decent enough age, was he?
Oh, he was.
Yeah.
I would say you're right, Michael. Dad, would you agree?
But then that would leave them born. That would leave them born around 1900.
Aye. Would that be all right?
Could be right.
Or maybe earlier, they might have been born in the 1890s. Look, Biddy Ward she hasn't been born about 1850, I would say, latest, Brian Ward's dead in 1865, so she wasn't born after that, that's for sure. Right? So Biddy would have had to have been given birth to somebody around
1880 at the latest, maybe.
exactly 1880, 1890, yeah, 1880.
1800.
Yeah.
20 plus 60.
Would that make sense?
That would leave Danny dying around 1960. No, he was certainly living a lot longer than that.
Right. Okay. So maybe there is a
Uh,
next generation.
I would say we're 20 years out there somewhere.
Yeah. Well, maybe Dad's right there.
I think
Yeah.
there must be a generation in between there.
Yeah.
I'm not
Okay.
sure have I got any.
Yeah, there would have to be, all right.
Yeah.
Because that Neil Ward might have had another son called Neil.
Yeah. It's very, very, very possible.
Yeah.
I wonder how.
But remember, we knew, JP,
What?
we knew and we spoke to Jimmy Neil's mother. Remember, we old woman.
Jeez, I don't remember that, Mike.
Oh God, I remember us going cycling down from Stilwee after we moved to Stilwee, and we went down to see her. And she asked us who we were. And we asked her, did you know John Rue? I know Christ, she says, I would know him if he was half Burns.
Huh?
She says, Christ, she says, sure, I would know him if he was half Burns.
Right. Oh, God. I don't remember that.
Well, I remember it.
So that was Jimmy Neil's mother.
She must have been in her 80s at that stage, you know.
Right.
And that would have been we left 1955, wasn't it?
That's
So
right.
that's probably 1956.
Right.
So she would have been around 80 years, give or take 5, in 1956. Take 80 from that. Would they were born at 8 from 10, or 1876.
All right. That would make her. Maybe sons or daughter. Her father might have been Neil Ward. Was she a Ward? Yeah, she was a Ward.
It was.
She could be offspring of Neil and Biddy. Is that what you're thinking, or?
Yeah. 1876. What age would Biddy be in 1876?
She would be maybe 20, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
guessing, like.
Yeah, well, it would have to be around that. Say even 25, say, right?
Yeah.
25. 5, 6 is 1.
1850. Yeah, look, Johnny Moore was born 1826. Who else have we got of that?
That would leave her born in 1851.
Yeah, something like that. That would add up.
Yeah.
Let's see if we could find one age of any of these ones. It can't be that hard. Oh look, there's one. No, there's a Rosie Ward, the same clan, if you like, born 1861. Yeah, so.
Well, I'm only 10 years out then, so.
Yeah, but he's about then. Yeah.
Serious.
So
I think we're right enough.
So you could speculate that this older lady you met was the daughter of Biddy and Neil.
Yeah, and if he was married twice, he probably.
Well, do we know
what call her? Bridget would have been a lot younger than him, perhaps.
Yeah. So, am I adding anything to this, or are we?
Well, we'll get JP's opinion now.
No, I haven't. I have something somewhere about Neil Donald-Dhu and Bridget Ward, but I haven't it in the house. It must be buried somewhere in the office. But I know that she was married. Bridget Ward would be a great aunt of Sadie's, and she was married twice to Bonner, you know, and Neil Donald-Dhu, because that's why the Bonners and the Wards and Cloghercar were related that through marriage.
Who's Neil Donald-Dhu? Is that this Neil Ward here?
Yeah.
Why is he called Donald-Dhu? Who is
his father? Must have been Donald.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Of course, that's,
anyway,
that's not a ward of our. It's not one of our wards.
Not one of our wards. No, he was from down by. Oh, where the fuck was he?
I'm going to add in a father. I'm going to add in just Donald-Dhu, just so we have it.
Mm-hmm.
Donald-Dhu.
Yeah.
Donal, and put down he was Daniel or Donal, right?
Yeah, yeah. And his wife was a Bridget Ward from Connell Ward's, one of Connell Ward, old Connell Ward's. Biddy. See, Biddy married Bonner.
Yeah, we have that. I stuck that in.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
Billy married Neil Ward, right?
Yeah.
No.
I think that's it. Yeah, yeah. That'll be something to work on. Yeah, I'll see if I can find more information.
Here, do you know what we can do someday, Michael? I know your battery's gone, Michael, and we probably, this stuff never quits. So as long as we're going to get it done now, right? So, what we might do is someday, we'll do a drive, a street view drive down Classy and Derry Lohan, and you can point out who lived in some of the houses.
Yeah.
And we can also then go over it like this way with the maps as well. In fact, we might do it this way, but it's fun to do the street view and drive down the road, to say like I'm doing now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this is with the aerial photography. There's a few streams there now. And then you can always superimpose our maps. Oh, Michael's just gone, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
But look, we can do this. Sorry, I'll bring that up and that up. Ah, geez, there's no map there. That's really annoying. But yeah, that was pretty successful. That, huh?
Oh yeah.
It's good to have Michael's perspective because it gives it sparks memories in you that you might have.
Yeah, and I don't remember going to see that dear old lady. Funny enough.
Look at that road up there. Where's that road go?
Come out, zoom out till I see. I get a better view of it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Zoom right out.
Let me zoom back in for you because now.
Wait a minute.
There's two wee lakes over there, though.
Show us the lakes. Yeah, and where's the road now?
Over here.
That was a road went up to a limestone quarry.
Ah, right.
That was some Classy. Oh, you've seen it. It's on the.
Oh,
on
that
the
road's still. That road's still there.
Yeah.
Oh, it ends up way up here.
Yeah.
Let's see what's up there. Ah, geez, it's really annoying that they don't have a map. Let me see. Ah, here's a good map for you. Here, let me just. Wait a minute.
There's the two lakes. No, we used to walk up that road quite often.
Hang on now.
They're just there, is it?
No, I'm trying to get the map going.
That's the road, is it?
No, I kind of lost it now. Hang on. I know that's a Classy road. No, it's not showing here. Here, hang on. Sorry, I'm making an ass of this now. Wait a minute, I'm getting tired. I need to zoom in. And then to zoom back out then to see it again. It's kind of annoying. This road comes down. Jesus.
Wait a minute, where's the stream? Where's the stream?
Hang on. Let me get back up here. All right, right. Okay, sorry. I'm drawing back down, back down, back down. It's not that road. It's not that road. It's down here somewhere. Oh, geez.
That's Donaldson's house there, is it?
Aye, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Donaldson's. Yeah.
Geez, it's all forestry, isn't it?
It is.
Sorry, it was here. Sorry, Dad. I'm useless at this. That's a stream there. Where's this road going? Where's that road now? Jeez, I can't find that the bloody road that I was looking at.
You're going down to.
Ah, there it is. Jeez, there it is. Fuck's sakes. There. Right. Now I need to zoom out a wee bit. Just to make sure I get it on the map. Right. Now I can put back on this map. Yeah, it's not. It wasn't shown back in 1888. That road. So that road was fairly new. Must have been generated to as you said, to get a quarry of limestone to build.
There was limestone. I remember there's limestone away up there. We used to walk up that road.
And what would they be using?
Will you see, where's it? Just go up that road. Just go up slowly up that road.
All right, I'll just zoom in. Now this is like, it's not shown on the maps anymore, so I have to do it. This is the aerial photography.
Yeah. Just carry on with it to see.
Now, does it go that way or does it go this way?
Well, it goes straight on through
Yeah.
the forestry.
Yeah, through the forest, right? Through the forest. Then it breaks out here, maybe. Like, it's hard to know, are we going to a forestry road or what at this
Well,
point?
it's turned into a forestry road now, I would
Yeah.
say.
Somewhere in there.
Yeah. Zoom out till I have a look. There used to be wee lakes on one side of it that we were opposite it. They called them the Crownacais. We were warned not to go near them because they were very soft.
No, well, there's none now. Let me see if I just zoom out a wee bit. There's some soft land there.
Yeah.
There's a wee lake there.
Where's the road?
There's these two lakes. These three.
No, they were okay. They were safe enough. As the opposite side of the road, there were soft lakes or soft marshy ground.
Yeah, there's marshy ground here.
Yeah, and we were warned never to go near it.
Yeah, that's kind of like the watershed is here.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Streams go down the other way.
Yeah.
Gafford to Moyle.
Gafford, Gowned Moor, we called it.
Oh, the big cab or something.
I don't know what.
There's your man Donaldson's house.
Oh, wait a minute now. Hang on a second now. Hang on a second. Go on down again towards Classy. On down. On down. Over the waterfall, yeah. Now go up along the stream there again. No, see where the waterfall is. Go up along that stream. I see where the lakes are.
Sruhan Classa. There's two lakes there.
Lahani Moor.
Yeah.
And there's no wee lakes on the other side, no?
No. There's two wee lakes here, look.
That's the ones we were warned about.
3 wee lakes.
Yeah. You could see them from the road.
Oh, you can see these in the map, though.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, hang on. Let me just make sure. Yeah, see them?
Yeah.
There.
So where's the road? Where's the road?
And there.
And there's the road going up beside them. Is it?
We zoom in there. I'm not sure it is. No, it's not.
No. Okay.
The road you're on about is down. Is it down here?
No, it's the other way.
No, it's up this way. Sorry, yeah. So let's see. Those wee lakes. Those wee lakes are there.
They're still there.
Yeah. Okay. Those lakes are still there, but the road you're talking about is up here. There it is. There.
Yeah, that's it there. Yeah.
We'll zoom back out again just to get our heads straight on this. And
That's it there.
there's your road. Hang on. Oh yeah, there. There's the lakes. That one.
That's
That one.
yeah.
And that one.
We were warned.
You're right.
We
It's on the
were
south side of that
warned
wee
not to
road.
go. In fact, wait a minute now. There was another one used to go up beside the road. It used to dry out.
Yeah, there it is. It's dried out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it dries out.
Yeah.
These two don't.
Yeah. Because I remember going up and the thing was dried out completely and we could walk into it. There was limestone underneath or something, you know.
All right.
But the other ones didn't dry out. There was all bog around them.
Yeah, they're there.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, you
interesting.
couldn't plant
Up there.
trees close to them.
Huh?
You couldn't plant the trees too close.
No, you couldn't because they were all soggy. Yeah. It's interesting. The road's still there.
Yeah,
But that was a comparatively modern road, I think. You
it
know?
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
They probably used to quarry some bridge making materials or culverts or something.
Whatever they did, yeah.
There you go now.
Right.
Right, come here. Well, I might go to bed. I quit when I'm ahead. How's the crosswords?
I think we failed on one. There was one we couldn't get, I think.
What was it?
Oh, wait a minute now. Which one was it? Oh, yeah. A Gauchi, what was it? A Gauchi, what was it? Oh, was it a Gauchi clown or not? Wasn't a Gauchi clown, or is it a Gauchi? Gauchi, Gauchi is a French name for awkward man.
Yeah. Gosh. Yeah.
A gosh, yeah, gosh, that's the word, yeah, a gosh. And the answer was, oh God, it's an American expression, and what it started with an A, and
All right, I have no idea.
anyhow, we couldn't get it. It was a very odd one, But yeah,
It's fair play, yes.
it was very odd. It was actually quite hard to
Stuff here. Anyway, all right. Well, Dad, sure. Look,
yeah, I think it's bedtime.
yeah, you can get sucked into this stuff by
You
hand.
get sucked in, no bother, especially with those good maps.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, what do I have to do here? I need to switch this off. Right. I will. I need to stop sharing. They've changed. They keep changing Zoom, so it gets confusing. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. What do I do that? Stop sharing. All right, there we go. I can stop recording.